switching beats. I'm trying to make it feel like home. I know that it's never enough, but you're the one what like. But you never mind. You don't want to be advised. Do you want to live your life? But I have to be present. Baby, you never listen. Come and say loud, come and say loud, come and say loud, yeah. Say you better now, say you better now, say you use your mind. Oh, I'm gonna go.
Yo, what's good out there, everybody, man? Welcome back once again to the Cook Up Podcast with your boy, Marcus Swole Legend. I got another great guest in the building. She goes by the name of Life Coach Jade, a.k.a. Jade Thomas out of Philly. So what's going on, Jade? How you doing tonight?
What's up, guys? I'm feeling absolutely amazing.
I hear you. So tell everybody out there, who is Jade, Life Coach Jade, and how did she become to be the phenomenal woman that she is today?
I received that from my life, that compliment. I'm just a girl from the hood. You know, I grew up in the Frankfurt section of Philadelphia. So if you know anything about Philly, you guys know it's not such a great place to be. I come from a single mom, I have brothers and sisters, everybody, we say we get it from the mud over here. Never silver spoon. Had a job since I was 12. I'm college educated, struggled to get myself through school. I was just raised by a phenomenal woman. So watching her, work 3 and 4 and 5 jobs at times, instilled in me a work ethic that was unmatched. Got into corporate America very early, graduated high school early, graduated college early. I've always just been a go-getter. So where I'm at in life right now is just a reflection of the hard work I put in since I was 12 years old, busting tables, working at the Hathaway Inn, and then carnivals. And I've never not had a job and a source of income and a source of independence. So I worked in higher ed admissions for 14 years. COVID happened. Everybody went through transition. 6 years ago, I was presented with an awesome opportunity to start a business, lose weight. I was 254 pounds and I was like, I'm in. I got to start to love myself and find myself again. And that transitioned into who I am now. I'm a model, serial entrepreneur, mom. I work as an executive assistant full time. So I do it all, do graphic design. I mean, I'm a little bit of everything.
Yeah. You definitely got a long resume. I'm looking at it now. So I see you went to Shippensburg University, and you
studied. SU.
So what did you study at Shippensburg University?
So I studied communications and psychology. That's what my degree is in. I decided to do that because I had very little math. I had a lot of public speaking, a lot of the easier classes. So at that time, I wasn't as personally developed, and I took shortcuts so that I could have a degree in 3.5 years.
Oh, wow. So what was that experience like, learning how to be into human communications?
I will share with you, coming from Philadelphia inner schools, high school, I was salutatorian in high school. I went to Franklin Learning Center. I got into college and tested into developmental classes. So I didn't know college math. I didn't know college reading. It was definitely a transition. But what I realized is, I was in the country. We were around farms. There's nothing to do but school. So I really decided in those moments that I was going to be the first one to, break generational curses in my family and be able to have the education as well as the street smarts and the other skills that come along with growing up in the inner city and be able to, be the first to do a lot of things that, others were not able to do.
Okay. So let's fast forward a little bit. I see here you went to Fortis Institute.
I worked at all those colleges. I was, I started my career in admissions right out of college. And at Lincoln Tech, and then I worked at a bunch of the trade schools. I did everything from admissions to director of admissions made 40,000, 260,000 hours a year in corporate
Mhm.
America, just helping people get educated. Those
Mhm.
people that come from where we come from that necessarily may not be able to do college, or may not
Mhm.
be, or not have enough support to be able to get through a 4 or 5 year degree program.
Mhm.
So, I focused on our community, whether you have a skill or a trade, the money could be absolutely the same. Depends on what you want to do. So
Mhm.
I'm a life coach. I help everybody.
Right. Right. So when you decided to start taking better care of yourself and to get into
Mhm.
shapes, what inspired you to want to do the same for others?
So I'll tell you, I was a heck no for a year. I was broken. I was in a bad relationship. It was very abusive, mentally,
Mhm.
physically, financially. I had a son and I have a daughter, and
Uh-huh.
12 and 7 now. And
Mhm.
I realized I lost myself at some point. The girl who I used to be no longer existed. I
Mhm.
allowed other people to dictate and determine my life. And once I started
Mhm.
to do personal development and work on myself and start working out and feeling good and dropping 87 pounds, it
Mhm.
inspired me to want to bring people along this journey and have them feel how I feel.
Mhm.
And it's really just something that's a lifestyle. It's just who I am and what I do. If I could give this to everybody I talk to, like, I've succeeded. If I could change one life, like mine's been
Mhm.
changed, that's the ultimate goal.
Mhm. So, along those lines, tell me what are some of the success stories that you've seen and heard since you've been in the business of being a life coach?
So, I've inspired people to start their own businesses. I've inspired people to leave abusive and toxic relationships. I've
Mhm.
been able to build an amazing team of women all over different states who, now have been losing weight, feeling great, building muscle, and starting their own, virtual as well as mobile clubs, and really creating a vision for their lives. So it's just been like a dream come true.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I've seen so many people lose, 50, 75, 100 pound weight loss. And
Mhm.
I've been a part of their journey and their story and what inspires them. So, talk about whole life success, when you're
Right.
changing the lives of others and you're able to give back, that's really what success is.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. I'm in the same boat with you on that. I enjoy giving back to the people around me, the community, my family, my friends, other producers, other artists out there that's into what I do. I just enjoy watching other people grow. You know what I'm saying, and
Mm-hmm.
being a part of that. So
Mm-hmm.
you have this nutritional product. It's a supplement. It's called Herbal Life. Tell everybody out there about Herbal Life.
So it's the number one nutrition in the world, y'all. If you have never tried it, you should. It is life changing. It's everything from skincare to smoothies to energy to Prelux Blue for men. I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
have something for everyone. What I will share with you is that the nutrition absolutely changed my life, but the personal development that comes along with the business
Mm-hmm.
inspired me to have a lifestyle change. So, people will lose weight and get demotivated. But when you stick to what you learn about changing your mindset and changing your life, you
Mm-hmm.
really see a true transformation. You and I joked, like, the girl I used to be is like, oh my God, I look completely different, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
look
you
like, who is that person?
right,
And
right.
it becomes unrecognizable at some point because you dive so deep into your inner layers and you peel your onion back like Shrek. I don't know if there's any parents on here. But being able to look at within yourself and realizing that you're the problem and you're the solution to all of your problems
Yeah.
is deep. And when you're able to do that on a constant basis and you're pursuing self growth every day, it's life changing. So, along the nutrition is absolutely amazing. It's the number one in the world. You can Google it and then contact me when you're done so I can help you get your program started.
Mm-hmm.
But the mindset shift is something didn't learn in 14 years in corporate America, leading teams and running schools and companies. So it
Mm-hmm.
is powerful stuff. They don't even teach it in college.
Right. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So, to anybody that wants to get into the field of with the nutrition, especially
Mhm.
with Herbalife, how can they get into being a retailer or an ambassador with it?
So you want me to be your sponsor? Contact me, period. You see my Instagram. But seriously, I would highly recommend having multiple streams of income. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
4 years ago, there was a study that said more than 60% of people would no longer be working a 9 to 5 job. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What
Mm-hmm.
does that mean? That means COVID was happening. They were predicting COVID 4 years ago. Okay.
Right.
And I'm
Right.
so grateful that I got into a multi level marketing and I got into several streams of income because that's how I survived through the pandemic. I had no paycheck. Yeah, unemployment was okay. But in
Mm-hmm.
reality, my side hustles, me getting in the best shape of my life, helped me get through every single time a job laid me off or school closed or transitions in life happen. So when you don't have to worry about where's my next meal coming from, because I've been there,
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
how am I going to survive this week? I got more month than money.
Right.
Anybody
Right.
who comes from where we come from can relate, right? My bills are late. I used to be that girl. And, having the opportunity to start a business was life changing. I was a no for a year and I finally jumped on board. And
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be where I'm at or who I am, 6 years later, had I said, it continue to say no. So don't worry about like, do you have the resources or where am I going to get this to just do it? Just
Mm-hmm.
start it, right? Where you're at is perfect. That's where you're supposed to be. You don't need
Mm-hmm.
anything but what you have now. Go with
Mm-hmm.
your idea, act on it. And I promise you, 6 years from now, that thing will build itself and you will be so grateful that you leaped out on faith and you just said yes to something other than
Mm-hmm.
what you were already doing.
Right. Right. That's so inspiring to everybody that's listening. And she dropping them gems. She dropping them on you. So we're gonna break to some comments. We got one comment. Miss Taisha. She says, "Yes, woman like me." Thank you, Jade.
Oh, love her. Yep. She lost 40 pounds. She's one of my babies. She started, she was actually losing weight. She was doing great and she kept winning weight loss challenge. We do virtual weight loss challenges. And I was like, girl, listen. She's like, my
Mm-hmm.
friend wants to do this. I said, you're going to be her coach. She's like, what do you mean? I said, you're not working right now. Let me help you put money in your pocket. And now she's the coach. She's at our qualified producer level, which means she's helping 5 to 7 people every month get healthy and she's on her way straight up our marketing plan, making an extra income for her family. So she gives me life every day, even though she says I give her life. So I'm inspired by a lot of the people I work with because they teach me too. I'm always a student.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, moving forward with your life coach situation, I see you always on Instagram. You either modeling or you exercising or you with a group of people. Y'all doing the group exercises and stuff like that. So,
Mhm.
where do you plan to go moving forward with your business as being a life coach?
So I will share with you, my ultimate goal is to be able to be a motivational speaker. I'm writing a book. I've been working on
Mm-hmm.
this book for over a year. It's about coming from nothing and creating something. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to be an author in the next year or two, have that
Mm-hmm.
published and really be able to, travel around the world and speak to others. I'm in the Maximum Cover Girl Challenge. If I win $25,000, I want to be able to use it to not only help people with their health and nutrition, but to inspire women that need help transitioning from a toxic relationship. So I have so many goals and they all entail me just serving my community, helping other people and giving back because the more you give, the more you get. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what fills my cup, and I just want to bless other people and be a blessing to somebody.
That's right. That's right. That's how you get your blessings. You get some. You got to give more than you receive.
Hmm.
And then when you finally receive it, it's bigger than what you gave.
There you go.
I definitely understand it. I live by that. Um, so we're gonna show everybody some of your results of
Yes.
what we've been speaking on with Life Coach Jade here tonight. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull up some of your picks here. Let's
It's
do.
really me, y'all. It's me.
Hold on one second. Let me see where you at here. All right.
I was gonna
I'm
say
trying
I
to.
was
I'm trying.
down 37 pounds. And
Yeah, I'm trying to find your comparison photo. The before and after.
they're
Let's
on there.
see.
They're all over.
Yeah, I saw it earlier. I was scrolling down. I think I went too far
There
down.
goes one.
So yeah.
You passed one. I was like, there goes one right there. Down a little bit.
Mhm. Down,
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 down, down,
down,
down.
down,
There you
down.
go.
Right here.
Yep,
This
that
one.
was 2015. That was the year I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was a size 24. I was
Mhm.
254 pounds. I had my daughter. I was 8 months, post partum, and I was just
Mhm.
miserable. You can see the difference in my face and my body. I
Yeah.
say, what you eat and what you tell yourself shows up on your outside.
Right. Right.
And when you feel good, you look good.
That's
But,
right.
a lot of times we have a smoke shop, and I've always had the same smile. People will tell you, Jay's always happy. She's always smiling. She's always got that great energy. But I was hurting, on the left side in so many ways. And I wore
Mhm.
a smoke screen. I had to pretend that I was happy. And on the other side, I genuinely am
Happy.
happy,
Yeah. Yeah. You can tell it. Yeah. Yeah, it all starts with your mental, when it
Yeah.
comes to getting in shape. Because I used to be a serious gym rat back in the days. It all starts with your mental. If you want it, you can achieve it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So I look forward to working with you. I've been telling you this over and over. I'm looking to expand my brand. And get more people working for me and working with me. With a lot of things. Even though I'm pretty well established with a few things, there's still a lot I don't know. So I need extra heads and minds to come together and let's create this master plan and get this thing all the way popping. Like it's been a vision of mine. I saw it in a vision, and then one day it just started to pull itself together like a puzzle, and it's been adding pieces on ever since. So it's gonna be complete. It's gonna be a complete picture after a while.
Yeah, no, I'm
I'm gonna be
excited.
ready
When
to.
you were like, can you do? I was like, I can do Motivational Monday. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
to
yeah.
inspire. I'm a
Mhm,
different type of radio girl, but how do we serve our community? And that's a gift that I have that I'm able to use. And the personal development. What are we doing if we're not using it and sharing it? So I am
mhm,
so excited to be a part of the team, to
mhm,
be able to build your brand and build us as individuals. So I'm excited.
mhm, mhm. We're gonna break back to another comment. My co-host, she wasn't able to make it tonight. She had some other things she had to do. She said, "Wow, you look amazing."
Thank you, Queen. Contact me, girl. Just kidding. Thank you so
her
much.
her name is Avera Vajay Scott
Hi,
on
beautiful.
Facebook, and you can find her on Instagram too if y'all
I'm
want to
gonna
ever chat
follow
it up.
you.
Mhm,
Thank you so much. But you know what? I tell
mhm,
people it doesn't matter how you look, because I'm not with body shaming, and I'm not about sizes, right? Whatever your choice is to get how you want to be and what your goal is the best.
mhm,
But it's about how you feel,
mhm,
right? There are
mhm.
people who are skinny fat out here who feel terrible, right? Who
Right,
put
right.
toxic things into their body. So, I just want everyone to feel good. So, I constantly battle that with women all the time. Like, you don't have to be a size 2 or, a size 10 or an 8. You can be the size you want to be as long as you're truly and genuinely happy.
Right, right, right. As long as you feel good in your skin, that's all that matters.
That's it.
Everybody ain't meant to be super skinny. Everybody ain't meant to be big. It's just if the shoe fit, wear it. That's
Yeah.
the best way I can put that. And she said hello back. In the comments right there. Yeah. That's another cartoon character. I think y'all two will get along real good. She's very charismatic, very inspirational.
Yay.
She's been a blessing in disguise to me all this time. She's known me since I was a little kid, so she's like
Oh.
she's like big sis. Yes, and she's been doing a lot of work for me behind the scenes, helping me get content together for the show and things like that. Things that I don't have time to touch on. I might have other tasks that I got to do. She's been a real help with that. So thanks, Vaj. I really appreciate everything. I'm gonna hit you up when I get back in town. Yeah.
That's awesome. I have an amazing circle of women that I pull from, and
Yeah.
they pour into me too.
Mm,
So I feel like you can never pour from an empty cup. So we are grateful for those people who fill our cups. And my
mm-hmm.
Diamond Squad is who does it for me every day.
Yeah. That's what's up. So, do you have a team of girls that does similar work to you, or they kind of well rounded with a lot of things, or
So
you
I'll
know?
be honest with you. My Diamond Squad, we're all in the nutrition business. But I do have a virtual Wine and Wisdom Wednesday group, and all these
Mm-hmm.
women are different type of entrepreneurs. I was sharing with you about the fashion show that I did with my friend Edna. She
Mm-hmm.
has the Lele Fashions and
Mm-hmm.
Roulette Fashion, and she was a 2007 2008 Miss Liberia, and we met.
Okay.
We were neighbors. She was like, "Hey, I'm doing a fashion show. I'm launching my line. Do you want to be a part of it?" So I like
Mm-hmm.
to hang with other business owners. I like to hang with people who have more than I have. I like to hang with millionaires. I like to hang with people that challenge me to level up. Because
Right.
if you're, I've always been taught, if you're the smartest person in your circle, you need a new circle.
Right. Right.
So I'm
Right.
constantly, pushing and pulling myself to get uncomfortable, meet new people, and to grow myself. If you wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
trade lives with somebody, don't take advice from them. So my
Right.
mom can't solve my business problems. She has no idea what it's like to run a business. She can give me great
Mm-hmm.
advice about momming, but not so much about business. So I
Business.
like
Right. Right.
to surround myself by people who are like-minded, but yet are great in their own, you know, area, because we
Right.
all can learn from each other and become more well-rounded. So my circles are big. I mean, my friends are all over the US. I don't have any international friends yet. I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
make some. So if you're on this show and you're international, let's be friends. But I just, my circle is big and it's powerful.
mm-hmm. That's good to know. That's great. That's great. That makes me feel like I'm making a play here tonight.
I think my
I'm
circle is
making a
big,
play.
okay?
Yeah, let's join forces.
Yep,
Let's turn this thing into something serious. Put some power to it.
absolutely.
But yeah, well, like you said a second ago, you gotta surround yourself with like-minded people because in the beginning, in my beginnings of what I'm doing now, I had to figure that out. I was looking for answers out of the wrong people, and I would get
Yeah.
frustrated with them because they didn't see what I saw. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it was bad. So I kind of had to like move on to greener pastures and figure this thing out and put myself around people that's doing what I'm doing.
Hmm.
So I definitely get that. And with the money thing that you said, if you want to be a millionaire, hang around millionaires. You want to be a
Yeah.
billionaire, hang around billionaires. Don't hang around nobody that has less money than you. You got to hang around people that
Hmm.
got more money than you, and you'll figure out how they got the money. You know,
Hmm.
or something about them will rub off on you. You know.
Absolutely. You got it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's been good talking to you.
No,
Um,
I'm so excited. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. When you hit me up, I was like, well, I haven't done radio in so long. I'm in. I'm in.
yeah, it's wild. Like I told you when I was earlier this week. Yeah, I told you I was like I tried to hit you up during the coronavirus to get you on here, and you kept brushing me off. I was like maybe it's Corona got everybody grumpy or something. I don't know.
No, no, you know what it is? I
Mm-hmm.
get so many weird people in my inbox because of my
Uh
content,
huh. Uh
and
huh.
they may perceive me as somebody that I'm not, or something that I'm not.
Yeah.
And I tell people 90% of what you see on social media is not real, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's broadcasting their failures. So,
Mm-hmm.
nobody's broadcasting their difficulties and their struggles.
Right.
We
Right.
make it look real glamorous and great,
Right. Right.
But I get so many weird things that I'm very skeptical grateful when guys hit me up in my
Yeah,
inbox.
yeah.
So I'm grateful you tried again and we connected, because that's how opportunities come. So thank you. Thank you
Right,
for
right.
loving on me
One
twice.
one thing I learned about running business and being in business for yourself, you got to be persistent. You can't take no for
Hmm.
an answer. You gotta, you know, you got to catch them on the right day. One day it might be raining, the next day the sunshine out.
Yeah.
They hit you up when the sun come out. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So just be persistent. That goes out to anybody out there that running their own business or thinking about having their own business, and seeing the difficulties and people slamming doors in your face. Don't take that serious. Just look at it as maybe it ain't time yet. It ain't time for me to
Hmm.
get on that yet. But stay persistent. Come back to them 6 months later. They be like, oh yeah, yeah, I do something with you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Circumstances change, right? And
yeah,
then
yeah,
pushes people to do different things. So
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of times we get pushed through pain. Pain's a motivator for a lot of people. It's sad that, we come to those points to
Hmm.
be motivated, but pain sometimes it uncovers purpose. So I'm
Hmm.
with you on that one.
Yeah. And I'm gonna hit one more comment real quick. Alexandra Daniels, maybe that's somebody you know. You know her?
Iron sharpens iron. Hey, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Totally agree. I always say good people know good people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are an average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you got some time this weekend, sit down and literally write down how much time you spend with your spouse, how much time you spend with your family, how much time you're spending with your friends, right? Do you want
Mm-hmm.
to be an average of those 5 people you spend the most time with? If not, I'm not going to say they have to get rid of you. You don't have to get rid of them, but you should reevaluate your circle of 5 if you want to elevate. So, yep, good people know good people. Iron sharpens iron. I
Right.
totally agree.
Right. Right. That's word to the wise out there. Um, that's what you just hit one of my key points. That's what I had to do. I had to uh, divide my time into what's important and what's not important. Should
Mm-hmm.
I go out and hang out and drink, or should I stay home and work on my content and work on my beats? Which one's more
Mm-hmm.
important? So plenty of times I can go out to the club or just go spend money somewhere. I stay home or either go to the studio and just work on my content, work on my beats, sharpen my music. You make my music sound better, because like with me, like every year that goes by, I try to challenge myself into making my music upgrade. Like, don't get stuck on like the same sound forever. Like I got a pattern about the way I make my music, but I try to upgrade those patterns. I try to make it sound more modern. You know what I'm saying? More 2020, more 2021 type. Like
I love that.
that's the type of time I'm on right now. Yep.
Evolve so hard they don't
Yeah.
recognize it anymore,
R-
right? I
right. There you go.
I
Right.
was like, evolve so hard they don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to knock the mic down, trying to rub my eye.
Wake up. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not
Um,
sleepy. It seems like you don't get that itch on your face until the camera turns on, and then
there you go.
your
I know.
face
I
want to
usually
itch
do
and
this.
everything else, and you
I
can't.
usually do this. So
Yeah,
my hands
yeah.
are folded right
It,
now. So I'm
yeah.
not doing this.
And you got to sit there and take it until you either go to break or end the live. I can't stand it. I'm like, oh man, I want to scratch my face so bad right now, but I don't want to mess the content up. I want it to look clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
We're
crazy.
human. That
Yeah,
makes
we
it even better because they can
yeah,
see like, oh, they're human. I told my
we
son,
make
don't
mistakes.
interrupt me.
Yeah, especially on live. I mean, I can do pre-recordings. I don't have to do lives. But I like to
Yeah,
do it live. I like to do lives because I get instant viewers. It's been more challenging. It's because by you knowing the live is on, it makes you just want to just do better than you did last time when you was on live, and that's just how I look at it. It's like a mental focus for me to be on do live videos. But I'm going to start doing pre-recording so we can get together and rehearse on putting out more content, because I do have the tools and stuff we need to build bigger shows and more content. So we definitely going to be working on that once I come back from vacation. Definitely. If you get
I'm
some
with
time,
you.
because you got 5 jobs. You got 5.
I know
5 jobs.
you're the busiest woman I
You're
know. You know
busy. You've
what?
been busy all week. I was like,
Light
man.
like you said, I make time for the things that are important. If it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
grow you, it doesn't build you, it doesn't make
yeah,
you income, and it doesn't
yeah,
serve you or make you better, it doesn't have room in your life,
yeah, yeah.
And I manage myself like that.
Mm-hmm,
Your small details and your small habits of your day are what make you successful.
mm-hmm,
Getting up at 3:30 in the morning, people think I'm insane, right? But
mm-hmm.
that's what successful people do. So
I,
I'm
I'm
learning from successful people.
I'm up at 4:30 every morning. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And we really lead boring lives. I know it looks really exciting and great, but we lead boring lives. Like you said, we're in the house, we're over
mm-hmm.
here building content, we're trying to figure out what's gonna make me a better individual
Yeah,
while
yeah,
everybody else
yeah.
is out partying. Like
Right, 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 right,
it's not
right.
what we do.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, but it's been good having you on the show. I can't say it so many times, but I look forward to working with you. And to out there, everybody, man, this was the Cook Up Podcast with your boy Marcus Full Legend, man. We up out of here.
Thank you so much. Bye.